Cheers, Wine Wednesday.
Yes, excellent.
I see you got your white.
Yes.
Which one are you drinking today?
This one's Oak Knoll. It's their, I always say it wrong, Gewürztraminer.
Okay.
Gewürztraminer, maybe it's one of those.
I'm drinking Farmhouse Red from David Hill Winery, which is right up the road. It's not that far. It's, you know, it's more than a football throw. Sure.
A little bit further, but not more than a mile or so.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can't get their wine in a grocery store or anywhere. You have to actually go to the vineyard,
right,
and get their wine. So yeah, it's a great red. And you know I like my reds.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And so this neighborhood, tell me about it.
Oh my
God.
God. So we are at 1227 Hartford Drive. So it is in the Oak Hill settlement over by the high school, the Forest Grove High School, which is right off of Thatcher Road and David Hill Road. So, gosh, I mean, this was like back in 2004. That's when this house was built. Early 2000. This was like the it neighborhood, really. I mean, everybody was talking about this particular neighborhood, and I cannot remember the builder's last name, but I remember his first name was Dave. And he built an amazing houses. I mean, they were gorgeous houses. So you could do a little customizing and everything. I still remember the agents that were in charge of this entire subdivision. And one of them is just starting to retire from real estate.
Oh my goodness.
So, oh my God. It was an amazing subdivision, and still is, because it's like anything good. It holds its equity. It holds its value. I mean, you're in a homeowners association, so everybody's taking care of everything. And it's just a fabulous house. So they're the original owners. They came up from California.
Wow.
So they sold their house in California and they moved on up with their boys. And they loved it because they can customize it. It was brand new at the time. So it's a 4-bedroom. It has a den on the main floor, which is a great little man cave, female cave, arts and crafts room, office, home office. It could be really whatever you want it to be. I mean, I think I would turn it into an office, or else I would probably turn it into my exercise room. Who knows?
Well, now that everybody's working from home, right?
Right, exactly. I would definitely have it as my office, because there's these gorgeous windows in the front with a swing that if we did do an open house here, and I talked about that swing, and I sat in the swing. I love to swing. So anytime I have the opportunity, and you might catch me swaying in my videos or anything like that, I love swinging. So it's fabulous home, very open. It's got tile counters, and it's got maple cabinets. And then this backyard, it's amazing because they have dogs. And they have dogs and they have kids and they like to play cornhole and things like that. So that was the reason they did the fence, so that the dogs have room to run around and make a mess and do their thing, and they're not killing the grass, but then they can still entertain and have fun and do their games in the grass area. The dogs get to go out there and play and do all their sort of thing, but they don't have full reign of the grassy area, which is what a fabulous idea. And you can still see, and you have that separation, and it has the same thing over there as a dog run that goes right into the garage. Right. Which is fabulous, because they're thinking of their little love for babies.
Well, and a lot of people buy houses for their dog now.
They do.
and it actually is such a beautiful, all the mature landscaping around here. The parks, there's a whole lot of trail system around here.
There is. You can walk for hours through the walking trails, and then there's the dog park that's not that far, which is off of Thatcher Road, which is right off of David Hill Road, which so happens to be down the hill from David Hill Winery. So it's fabulous. You're so close, literally like a soccer kick away from the high school. So if you love watching sports, I mean, you can go and watch a football game, a lacrosse game, a soccer game, a baseball game, a softball game, track. I mean, you can you will hear the games, so if you have kids, I mean, there's no bus. They can walk to school.
I know, it makes it a great opportunity. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, what a fabulous area. It's just a very well-loved and very well-taken care of house. So, I mean, I love this neighborhood, and the roads are wide and great for parking. I love everything about this neighborhood. Yeah. It's so stinking cute. I've sold multiple houses on this neighborhood. I just closed one, back in July. Gosh, I want to say 5 houses down. Yeah. And they bought it because of the neighborhood and the high school and the close proximity is to the schools. So.
Right. And being on David Hill, you can get out to the highway quickly.
Yeah.
It's really easy. And, you know, I think that's a sign of a good neighborhood. You see all the people walking their dogs up to the dog park and people out and about. Hear a little bit of a barbecue going behind us.
Oh my
It's
God,
awesome,
and I could
it
smell
smells
that
amazing.
food. Oh, I was hoping they would like send over a taco.
We might have to ask for that.
I keep saying it loud enough, you would think that they would hear. I'm hungry.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so it's a fabulous neighborhood and fabulous house. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about this house, and it's great. And the next buyer that gets it, they're gonna make amazing memories. They're gonna just have so much fun. And the neighbors, I've met all the neighbors, and they're amazing. You know, you've got a Pacific alumni living next door. He's fabulous and is in charge of a lot of the Pacific stuff, and he hosts a lot of Pacific students over there. And you've got teachers that live next door on the other side.
Right.
I mean, it's a very diverse neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it's a fabulous neighborhood.
Well, and being close to Pacific University, a lot of times people will buy a home and have their kids live in the home.
Right.
And it's actually, they call it a kiddie condo, but that's not really a condo, it's for a house. And then you can actually have several students live in the property and save on dorm fees. So there's some opportunities there too.
Right, exactly. And you and I have talked about that before, that kiddie condo thing, because, I mean, I've looked into it for myself. I mean, and Pacific is the home of optometry.
Right.
It's a private school, so they're there for 4 to 5 years.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to pay rent somewhere else, and you can only live in the dorms for so long before you might as well just go ahead and, you know.
Get your equity and help pay for some of the school.
Exactly. And
Right.
I've sold actually several houses in this area just to college students, for parents, you know, because their college students were coming, and then in 4 years, then they turn around and sell it again.
Yeah.
So, and as long as you keep it going in there, I mean, it's not hard to rent it to an optometry student. I
Right.
mean, because they're coming in and they're doing their clinicals, and then they're going right back out. And usually, if they find an area that they love and they feel comfortable and it's easy to get to, they tell the next generation coming in. So,
Right, for sure.
yeah.
And, you know, with buying this particular property, you know, with interest rates being a little higher right now, you know, I've been telling clients, don't wait for the rate, because you have the opportunity to get into a property without the competition that drives the prices up. And I
Right.
really do think when rates come down, the competition will continue to go up. So one of the things I've been talking about is get in now, you get the home that you really want, and then refinance, you know, when the rates come back down, and then you have the opportunity to lower the payment. So,
Right, exactly. I agree, because, you know, I mean, buy high, buy low. I mean, you're going to be doing one or the other. So, and if the rates drop, the prices are going to go up.
it's going to be a mosh pit.
Oh my gosh. I mean, when the rates were low, people were paying $50, $75, sometimes even $100,000 over list price
Just to get in.
just to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so where's your payment now? And then it just, that's kind of scary.
Right.
It really does scare me.
Right.
So, because then you wonder, where are they now?
Right. Well, they can actually see proper information on this property.
Yep.
Again, the address on this one is
1227 Hartford Drive in Forest Grove, Oregon.
all right, and you can actually click on the link below and get information on the property. Reach out to Miss Tanya Peterson,
And Don Robbins for all of your lending.
and we'll be here to help you with anything that you need, home related or any.
Cheers.
Cheers.